the universe, God chose you for this purpose, and you are the only one that knows what it is. And when you align yourself with that, that's truly when like a divine pouring out can come into your life. When you have faith and you step forward in that faith, regardless of fear, regardless of the thoughts and the stories that are going on in your mind, that you step into what you were chosen for. And that's when this divine compensation happens as well. When it's not about the money, it's about, this is what I was made for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is why I'm here. And so this is what I'm going to do. Facebook group here. I am Zoe. If this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Zoe, and I help you love your life and love yourself and create a life that you love and make money doing that, because that's basically you doing your purpose work and getting paid to be on this earth because you're provided for just naturally. So we're talking about understanding that you were chosen. Okay, I'm just writing this down. And only you were chosen. So understanding that you were chosen and only you were chosen. Only you were chosen for your purpose, for your gifts, for the thing that you are meant to do, the thing that you're called to do. You have to do it. You are like intrinsically just pulled forward to do it. And when you don't do it, you feel resistance in yourself. You feel out of alignment. And so understanding that you were chosen. You were chosen. And that is why you get the visions and you get like the heart pulling you forward. And that's why you get the like, oh, I don't like this, when it's not what you were chosen to do. I hope that makes sense. But I'm like, I was very lit up this morning. I'm still lit up. I'm just trying to like ground into this because I want it to make sense to you. Like, you were chosen to do a specific thing. And when you don't do that specific thing, there's just like pushback on your life, and you feel it. Like you feel like, oh, I'm not doing what I want to be doing. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like literally the universe, God chose you for this purpose, and you are the only one that knows what it is. And when you align yourself with that, that's truly when like a divine pouring out can come into your life. When you have faith and you step forward in that faith, regardless of fear, regardless of the thoughts and the stories that are going on in your mind, that you step into what you were chosen for. And that's when this divine compensation happens as well. When it's not about the money, it's about, this is what I was made for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is why I'm here. And so this is what I'm going to do. Not because, as my lovely friend who I just got off a call with, Calvin, was saying, you're not here to just drive in your car to a 9-to-5 job, put gas in the car, then come back, like have a sucky, tired weekend, or like the weekend life where you're like, oh, I can't wait for the weekend. Oh, TGIF or whatever. Like you were made to do what you came here to do, whatever that is, like writing a book or just writing a blog and sharing your ideas and your concepts and what helped you transform whatever you transformed, or showing up here on a live, on a video, posting on YouTube, or whatever that is. Like, the social media aspect is really just a way to reach people. It's not like, oh, I was meant to be on social media. No, it's like maybe you were meant to share your story. And that is ultimately who I'm talking to. You do feel called to coach people and to show up powerfully as a coach and to show up without fear, or regardless of fear, because it may never go away, but you show up anyways. And you just show up and you do the things that you're called to do. That's what this is about, because you were chosen to do that. And you know what you were chosen for. You know what you were chosen for. And you got to understand that you were chosen for that, and only you were chosen for that. And, you know, like, it's such a disservice to not do that, not only to yourself, but to others, because that's when you get to be free and fully expressed, when you get to show up in what. And I can see that my Wi-Fi kind of went off for a second, so hopefully I'm back. All right, it looks like I'm back. And, you know, I just like the way I describe it, like when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like every single day, it feels icky. Like, it just doesn't feel aligned. It doesn't feel good, and I'm not lit up. So you definitely know, and say hi if you're watching. Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Nancy. Oh, my lovelies. You definitely like know when you're not in alignment with what you were chosen for. And it feels so good, even when it's scary, and you go and you do the things anyways, you build that muscle of, you know, doing it regardless. And you know what stops? This is the other thing I really wanted to talk about today, because I'm having such huge breakthroughs in this right now in my life, is that one of the things that stops us from going for our calling, what we're called to go for, okay? That's like your purpose. It's your mission here on earth as who you are. And one of the things that stops us is all of our stories and the internal dialogue that we have about everything. We have it about everything. We have it about ourselves. We have it about other people. We have it about literally everything. And we give a meaning and a story to everything. And if you don't lock that down, you know, then it will run you. And you don't want the negative stories to run you. I mean, you ultimately have a choice about what something means to you. And that's what stops us so often from going after the calling, from saying yes to the calling. And we keep putting it aside, and we keep putting it aside, and we show up, you know, not as big as we could show up in moments where we're like called to, right? And the other day I was, you know, saying that let's call fear excitement, because it's the same bodily kind of experience. And so I give you, like, try it on, like I'm excited, even when it feels like fear, but name it something different. Like, if you're gonna say, like, I'm scared or nervous or whatever, like, I'm excited. It's a different, it's the same bodily feeling, but it's a different, like, meaning that you give to it. And try that on as you're stepping forward into what you're called to step forward into. What is that? Like, fully going on as a coach, making a website, like taking the actions, even if you don't know exactly how it's all supposed to be laid out, really just taking the actions, taking a step forward in the right direction, getting a coach, or, you know, getting the training that you need. And doing that because you were chosen, for the thing, and trusting that you were chosen for the thing, because you wouldn't have it there in your heart. Like, it wouldn't be this like calling and this urge towards something if it wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean? So go after that thing and really understand, like, you were chosen for that. And I want to go off of the call the live that I was speaking to yesterday or the day before, and about, what if you, like, we understand that there's like two different sides, right? We do have fear and we do have excitement and we have love. And what if you just tried on actually believing in that whatever you do, the actions that you take in the direction of, living your dream life, like living a life that you really love, that it's going to, clock's going off, that it's going to work out in the way that it's meant to, and that you actually trust moving forward, pushing past the fear and, and creating it as excitement, right? Like turning it into excitement. And what if you did that? What if you just went for it as opposed to sitting and waiting for someday? Because someday's never going to come. There is no someday. There's right now. And you can take action to build the future that you're pulling towards you. Right now, you can take that action right now. There is not someday. There is not someday. There's not someday. It's today. It's today that you take the action. And I just do want to invite you into Yes to the Calling. It's gonna be so amazing. I led this last year and it was fuck fear, but I reframed it into Yes to the Calling. So that's the new name. So you are getting content from last year and new content for this year. And we start April 8th, and I'm inviting you in. It's a 7-day immersion live with me. You get immediate access to all the content from last year and all the bonuses, the sweet, sweet bonuses. This is full of hypnosis, meditation, like tools and techniques and ideas that are going to have you step into your confidence to just go take action. Like, that's really what I'm here to teach you, because I want you to just move forward in whatever that is. Writing and posting it, writing a book, sharing it on social media, going live, like just doing it and putting the blinders on. You don't have to pay attention to what anybody else is doing. In fact, I tell you not to. Live your life and don't sit and watch everybody else doing the things. You do the things. And it is linked below, the Yes to the Calling 7-day immersion. It's $44, you guys. It is going to be so fun. And I'm so excited. There was a dozen women that hopped in last year, and I'm so excited to do this again. And I'm very, I just like everything I want for my life. It's what I want for you too. It's what I want for you. It's what I want for everybody. And you can have it. It's just a matter of understanding that you were chosen and that you step into knowing that you were chosen, knowing that you are loved. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're loved. And you have what you have, and you have what you have to give to people, and that's there for a reason. Nobody else can do it like you. Nobody. And step into that. Step into knowing that and having faith in that and moving forward in knowing that you were chosen for this thing, and you just keep going forward beyond what any like story in your head is saying or the internal dialogue that you have. Whoop-de-doo-dah. It's never going to stop. We're human beings. We have thoughts all the time that are never going to go away. So you just like ignore them. It's like a floating cloud. or a log floating down a river. Okay, bye. Bye. So just, I really invite you to step into understanding that you were chosen for the gifts that you have, the calling that you have on your life, because you have a calling on your life, and step into that and join me inside Yes to the Calling, because that's what we're doing there. And I'm so excited. So I love you. Thanks for letting me preach your ears off, and I love you, and I'll see you again very soon. Mwah.